So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising for... And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And here's Havertz. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the shot's on. Shoots! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Cleared without hesitation. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Some good work on the right flank here. Odegaard. Stood up well to him there. And here's Bellingham. Saka.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. Danger averted for now. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Saka. Bellingham. Looking for the big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Rice. Bellingham.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
The ball's gone astray. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Aimed beyond the defence. Saka gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. And the shot! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch.
Takes a shot! And he comes up trumps again. It's their second corner of the game. It's gone out for a throw-in. Calafiori. Saka. Now it's Havertz. Tries to pass it through. Could be danger here. Saka. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross into the box. Terrific header. It's hit the upright. And here's Havertz. And the shot. Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, nice touch. He's tried one! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Saka. It's played through for him. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the...
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? England finding Watkins! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Looking for options for movement. That's been slipped through. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold. Look at the space here. And a chance! Saka. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now it's Havertz. And he was quick to react. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Jordan Henderson. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. And it's Bellingham. That has been cut short. Havertz. Ødegaard. Yehi goes direct. Saka. Plays a sharp little ball here. Timber looking understandably energised after his goal. Picked out brilliantly. Good ball, good chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 41.
Mikel Merino plays it short.
Number 36.
Has crossed into the middle.
Coming on the field.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Gabriel Martinelli. Number 10, Eze. Number 23, Mikel
Arsenal
Merino.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? England get their fourth corner.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's got away. Havertz being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Gabriel. Calafiori. To Martinelli. And it's Eze. Now Timber. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Palmer. Walker. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. Palmer. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well timed, excellent interception.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's made its way to him. Good read, needed to be.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. There they go, hunting again.
Goes down, but nothing given. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's good running with the ball. Timber. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Havertz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Calafiori. Martinelli. Martinelli goes on a run down the left wing.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 12, Timber. Number 6, Gabriel. Coming on the field, number 4,
Into the last 5 minutes.
3, Mosquera.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, sweet feet. No, he wasn't going to let him past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. White. Saliba. Now then, the ball's come loose. Quality ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
We have already started here.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Ramos. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area.
Oh, sweet feet.
Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! Superb from Fabian Ruiz!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal.
And the score is 1-0.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Isaac. Gravenberg. Now it's Binz. He's chosen to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's McAllister. And he's had a hit!
Oh, the ball's...
Oh, what has happened here? No way through, so back it comes. McAllister
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Stood up well to him there.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Van Dijk. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Gakpo. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help.
He's having a shot!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Dembele driving on and making good progress. And he's in on goal! Oh, shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here.
And that has been clubbed away.
Kvaratskhelia. Played back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
McAllister. And it's Szoboszlai. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Doué. Fabian Ruiz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Binz. Robertson looking for options for movement. Robertson receives it in a wide position. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Well read, nice interception. Hakimi, it's a pretty loose pass. And here's Szoboszlai. And it's Frimpong.
Oh, important interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's picked it up out wide.
He's got away.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Doué. Isaac. Now it's Gakpo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he welcomes it in. Chance! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
So we're into the second 45.
Frimpong. Back into the middle, over to the left. No, he is not giving anything away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Doué. Hakimi. And he's got the beating of his man. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Szoboszlai. Gakpo. Liverpool finding their passes. Vitinha. And Kvaratskhelia. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now, he's got space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shoots! That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's made its way to him. Szoboszlai does really well to win the ball there. Vitinha. And he's there to retrieve it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the pass is intercepted. Paris Saint-Germain have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's tried one! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 17.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ekitike, played out to the left flank. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. And it's Kirkes. Jones, crossed into the middle.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Chiesa. Now it's Endo. He's free, he has got space. Can he finish? Hakimi can get it clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Out to the left it goes. What a throw in. Lee Kang-in. Isak. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Isak.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Neves. Deftly away. Zaire Emery. And it's Neves.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Van Dijk has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Lee Kang-in wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most convincing of passes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's beautifully weighted. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their... So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here. And it's Binz. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who assist more goals than Andy Robertson here, that's for sure.
Oh, terrible pass. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. Havertz! Ekitike. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Eze. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Havertz. Into the channel. Mohamed Salah gets into some space. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Now it's Binz. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Isak is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Saka. He's tried one! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, decent chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Isak. He's found a way through. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Liverpool have their second corner now. Mohamed Salah goes short. Deep cross. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Spread it left. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's played it back. Some really good ball movement. Added Subimendi. Oh, this is a great position.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mohamed Salah carries the ball down the right. Wits! And he's there to belt it away. And that's been won straight back. Gravenberg. Liverpool are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he's had it nicked away. Wits. Ekitike. And he shoots! They've done it! A goal at a really telling moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Saka. Timber. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good take in a good area. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking tidy in possession here, and that's gone loose. Knocks it into space. And they're back on the ball again. That's a sharp pass. Driving on and making good progress. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. McAllister with a real chance here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Salah. Eze charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's the keeper's ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries to get it clear. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field. Number
Jones
7,
ready to try one.
Binz.
And
Number
this
10,
an opportunity to pull level.
Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field.
Chance for a shot!
Number 8, Soboslai. Number 17, Jones. Number 18, Gakpo. Substitution.
Timber's cross.
Konate pressing high.
Could be danger here.
He has found the way through. He's in a great position.
Shapes to shoot. It's in. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Distributed tidily.
He is through here.
Plays it across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ekitike.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And that has been clubbed away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Ødegaard. Trossard. And he's worked it through.
Chance, surely! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Oh, that's superb. Timber clears it away. Madueke. Added Subimendi. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
He can run onto that. Can he finish? Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick announcement now for anybody interested in buying tickets for our next home game. Details are currently being displayed on the screen.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game,
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Rashford. They're urging him to shoot.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Face to face with the keeper. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
And it's Pedri. And the ball's come loose here. Looking to play him in.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Lewandowski.
Now it's Rashford.
Lewandowski.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And here's Lewandowski.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Pedri.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No goals as yet. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Lewandowski. Under an awful lot of pressure.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pedri.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
And it's Cancelo.
Oh, super ball!
And this is Lewandowski. That is great defending, so alert. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal goes down, but nothing given. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Yamal.
Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Lovely bit of skill.
Chosen to go back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a sharp pass. And it's Balde.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. De Jong.
Fermin.
And the pass is intercepted.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
A lot of space ahead of him.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Fermin.
De Jong.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
Look at the space here. And
And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Pedri. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Casado. Shot could be on. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Half-time imminent! What a time to score!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first... Yamal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He has found the way through. And it's Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Picks out, shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's an imaginative pass. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. Fermin. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Araujo clears it away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11. El dorsal
That's the keeper's ball.
El dorsal 6.
And now they can spring out of defence. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo running with the ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So a Barcelona free kick.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And it's De Jong. De Jong, chance for a shot! Dani Olmo. Nicely weighted ball. It is a corner. Corner number 2 then. João Cancelo goes short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this? He's found some space. Showing good feet. He is through here. Chooses to go back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani Olmo. And he's forced to go back. Koundé. And the counter is on. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Rafinha. Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Ferran Torres. Gavi. Eric Garcia gets it clear. Back in possession and ready to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's made it. Ferran Torres! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Short changes him with that pass. Eric Garcia cuts it out. And now the breakaway. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's looking wide. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's neat. He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. And he shoots! Araujo gets good distance on it. And here's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Dani Olmo. Oh, good ball. And this is Lewandowski. This looks promising. Ball comes in. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Como no se ha podido romper el empate, se disputará una prórroga de 30 minutos. Cambio de jugadores.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Barcelona displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. That's very neat. Dani Olmo. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Gavi. Great chance! Pinches it off him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Koundé. Rafinha might just make this. Bernal. De Jong. He has a look up. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass somewhat off target. And it's De Jong. And here's Dani Olmo. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Bernal. And here's Ferran Torres. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's delightful. Little pass back. Tries a shot! What about that? And that has raised the roof! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when...
Takes a shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Ferran Torres. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Ferran Torres has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
And here's Ferran Torres.
And there goes the final whistle.
Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona absolutely shocking here. Shocking.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now it's Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal's cross.
Manchester United really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Lamine Yamal clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
That's the keeper's ball.
Bruno Fernandes puts his foot on the gas. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Thuram.
Bruno Fernandes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Here. Big chance! One-on-one! Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Rice. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Now it's Rice. Fernandes. And it's Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Chance here to counter. Now it's Thuram. He's in a great position here. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde. Bellingham receives it in a good position here.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks... He's had a crack. Decent hit from there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looks a good one. No, again there's no way through. And he cuts out the supply.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Chance!
Valverde driving on and making good progress.
Mbappe!
And that's a good ball.
And he's away.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run.
That is a great pick out.
And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Saliba can get it clear.
Big chance! He has done it! And right on half-time, that is...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Oh,
well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Valverde running with the ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tries to get it clear. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Hakimi, can he spark a counter here? Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. Gabriel, Mbappe looks to get on the end of this.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Showing good feet. Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
And a chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Thuram. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Elects to cross. Saliba gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Calafiori calmly anticipates.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution for Manchester United.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Number 38, Gravenberch. Number 41, Rice. Number 19, Yamal.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude. And if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Number 14, Ukraine.
He's just misjudged that one.
18,
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Tonali. Number 13, Soboslai. Number 10,
It's a promising build-up, this.
Messi.
Plenty of really
Number
nice
9,
passing.
Matthias Cunha.
Well, now here's a good
Substitution.
battle, bicep to bicep. Vitinha. Oh, well played, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Lukaku! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Keeper's dealt with that. Messi with the clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he was alert to it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe! Great chance!
Has been indicated.
Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Marquinhos with the clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hakimi. Now it's Vitinha. Now, can they get him away? And that's been intercepted. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief breather and then extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Vitinha. Now Foden. Good ball, good take. Lovely feet. And it's Vitinha. This looks promising. That is a brilliant interception. Tonali.
He's having a go! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Matthews Cunha. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Matthews Cunha. That has been cut short. Foden. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicked it back promptly. And that has left him in a heap.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's on a charge. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
Well, it
time
has
for
been
our
a
special
punishing
memory.
game, both
Please
physically
grab
and
the tickets
mentally.
you were given and
But
walk
does
into the
either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitutions taking place.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left?
Vitinha. Now that looks a decent ball.
Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Vitinha. And the ball's come loose here. Tonali. Nicely shaped ball.
Oh, delightful ball.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. That's headed upfield.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nuno Mendes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a promising position. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good take, and is he in? Vitinha. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they've got rid.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he's found the net.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Vitinha is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Manchester United are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. Oh, straight down the middle, and for some, it's too much. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
It's in, too smart for the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Manchester United are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be.
And that doubles their lead. The third man in the queue. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
This is match point.
That's won it!
Manchester United have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Chance, surely! They've scored! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even...
Thuram! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Played out to the right. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's... And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. No way through, so back it comes. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tonali.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vitinha. Well, that's well seen too. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And here's Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Tonali goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Thuram. Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has been cut short. Tonali. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Distributed tidily. Can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Yamal with the short one. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Played into space out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that should get the job. Shot a goal! Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Van de Ven. Tonali going full steam ahead down the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Thuram providing an outlet on that flank. And he shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Swings in across. Tchouameni.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's picked out the run.
He's found a way through. Hangs one in. Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Corner number 3 coming up. Vitinha goes short. Cross from Hakimi.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now that looks a decent ball. Drill. Shoots!
Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Gabriel simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy,
shapes to shoot!
Oh, taken with style. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that.
Chance for a shot! No mistake!
That really is quite fabulous. All his... And we hit half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it.
Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chouameni. And it's Hakimi. Thinks about the shot.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fernandes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now this could be a chance. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
And the lead is extended still further.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Number 7, Vinicius
So now
Junior.
the difference is 3.
Number 19, Yamal.
Good take, and is he in?
Number 9,
Fernandes.
Matías Cunha. Number
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's found a way past.
In progress.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham plays it. He gets big. It's in. It is no contest. It is a landslide. He watched it all the way, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to... Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? He won't be happy with that one. That has not gone well. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you At full speed, he gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chance! Tries to get it clear. Bellingham. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. And no, he's seen through all of that. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Quarter of an hour played. Bellingham. And he welcomes it in. He's just the goal. Chance, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. Gabriel. Mbappe. Neither side yet able to find the net.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a really well-measured ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has been cleared. Bellingham goes on a run down the left wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland. And it's Hakimi. And here's Mbappe. Driving forward. Swept in. Ndika attempts a clearance.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Thuram. Rice gets across to intercept that. Hakimi. And that is out of play. Gravenberg. And here's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. And here's Thuram. Lobbed in behind. And that's an excellent interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Rice. Now it's Haaland. He's through, now he shoots! Van de Ven going vertical. Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Nicely aimed pass. He's free, he has got space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's found a way through. Hakimi
did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's an imaginative pass. Neatly clipped into space. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's Tchouaméni. Little pass back.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe, Bruno Fernandes, and he's got the beating of his man. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Vitinha. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is...
Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 18.
They've got rid.
Number 8.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 41.
He's got away.
Coming on the field.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Vinicius Junior. Number 9.
Matheus Cunha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi receives it in a wide position. He's got tall. Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Matheus Cunha is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
That has been slung wide.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. That is good alertness. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lukaku. And that interception was most necessary. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! Off the post! Valverde gets rid without sophistication. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Well seen, saw that cut. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 38.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Tonali, substitution.
Probing pass, and he's worked it through. Lovely. And the finish! It's their second corner of the game. Saliba clears it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Matheus Cunha gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Here's Matheus Cunha.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Matheus Cunha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Out of play for a throw. Fernandes. Vinicius Junior. And here's Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vinicius Junior. And here's Thuram. And the shot! Yes! He's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are making a change now. Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Gabriel. There will be 1 minute at a time.
Promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Fernandez is standing over this one.
He's gone for the shots.
They want to be quick to recover this. Nice interception, well timed.
Half-time, extra time.
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Well, we are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Thuram.
Vinicius Junior. Oh,
that's nice.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai
Going full steam ahead down the left flank. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Szoboszlai.
Looking to play it into the box.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
That's good play.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Matheus Cunha.
Lovely bit of skill.
Mendes defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. I think we're just about done here. Calafiori. Gabriel, played back to the goalkeeper. And it's Timber for Messi. That's that, the end. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Valverde! And it's a goal! the ideal start.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chouameni, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Hakimi. Aimed beyond the defence. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. He's shifting through the gears here. Gabriel. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big header! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one...
Tries a shot! It's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Driving forward.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he welcomes it in. Well, that's an excellent interception. Fernandes. Bellingham. Still very early doors, but it is a closely...
And the shot! They've scored!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's found a way through. Delivers the ball. And he's heaved it away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba cuts it out. Bellingham. And it's Mendes. And it's Hakimi. And that's been won straight back. Knocks it out wide.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Takes a shot. And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And he's in on goal! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's hoisted clear. Nuno Mendes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It is well. Great chance! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy. And that'll be the final action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Here we go again then.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bellingham! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nuno Mendes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Strokes it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Thuram. Oh, he's burst through, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. This is their second corner of the game. And he was alert to it. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bellingham is on to shoots!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking to play him in. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Vinicius Junior demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 87.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 14.
This has become one
Ukraine.
superb game of football.
Number 7.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week,
Vinicius
Peter.
Junior.
This is exactly
Number
what you want from a big game.
And the finish!
Number 38.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the
Number
finish.
8.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Coming on the field. Number 41. Rice. Number 21. Church. Number 18. Mbappe. Number 19. Yamal. Number 13. Soboslai. Number 9. Matthias Kuhn.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Distributed tidily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Rice. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Look at the space here. And that is masterful defending. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. He's on it, can he get away? That's very neat. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Yamal.
There will be 3 minutes
Rice.
added time.
Yamal.
Oh, great feat that.
Matthias Cunha. Gabriel. And it's Vitinha. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, cracking ball. He's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello, everybody.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing.
And the shot! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chouameni, Alvarez, Thuram is onto this. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He has found the way through. Shoots!
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Now it's Yamal. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Chouameni, oh, good-looking ball. Tries to pass it through, and he shoots!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Matheus Cunha. Alvarez.
He's shifting through the gears here.
He's being urged to shoot.
Bruno Fernandes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Thuram. Vitinha. Spread it left.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He is through here. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Matheus Cunha.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's made its way to him. And it's Vitinha. And here's Thuram. Thuram.
Big chance! He's got a goal!
Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played out wide. Oh, that's nice. Yamal.
Foot in.
Gravenberch. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram chasing after it. And it's Gravenberch. Valverde. Vitinha.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. Rice plays it all the way forward. Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they've got it again. This looks promising. He's going for goal! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vitinha. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gives it back. Really fierce, close defending. And it's Tchouaméni. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gravenberch could move up a gear here. Now it's Rice. Ndika did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot!
2 added minutes has been
And that has been
indicated.
clubbed away. Gravenberch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. It's played through for him. And he was quick to react. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're underway again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Hakimi aims beyond the defence. Tchouaméni. Vitinha looking here to chip it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bruno Fernandes. So, what can they make of this? Oh, he's burst through. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Oh, nice touch. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
Yeah, still certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberch. Yamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Yamal's cross. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Fernandes. And it's Lukaku. Laid back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. Fernandes. Threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's a cute ball. Now it's Mbappe.
He could be in here.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And that's a good ball. He shifted it to the flank. Bellingham. Fernandes. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ah, that's a fine interception.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Yamal. Showing good feet. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, such a clever touch. Right.
Such good technique.
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham. Knocks it into space.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's a very decent...
And a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Marquinhos.
Lukaku is herring after that one.
And the first half is done.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Gravenberg. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked out the run.
Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rice really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And he's got the beating of his man.
Oh, that's neat.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he...
Lukaku! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
He's picked his way through. He's in a great position here.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 19, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Hakimi. Substitutions taking
Decent
place.
attempt, but not quite good enough.
Gravenberg. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Tura. It's a searching pass. Oh, no joy this time.
Bruno Fernandes.
Being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. This looks promising.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through.
Matheus Cunha delivers with whip. Defending of the desperate variety.
Mbappe. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well,
And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 41, Rice. Number 6, Van Dijk.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 4, Erling Haaland. Number 13, Soboslai. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Number 87,
Gravenberg.
Number 11, Gabriel.
And it's Hakimi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's fabulous.
Vinicius Junior's cross.
He can get that clear. For Szoboszlai.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Mendes gets into some space. He gets big. Oh, he's hit the bar.
Really well taken goal. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He is through here.
Vinicius Junior with a definite foul there. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Foden. Foden stood his ground strongly. Traoré. And here's Alvarez. Real chance here.
Shapes to shoot. Has fallen kindly here. No mistake. And this is getting better and better.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Szoboszlai driving forwards.
And that will be the final act.
A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Just a quick request today for everybody.
Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.